Welcome to Believe It or Not. Picture this, you're a small town resident in Nevada. It's a quiet morning and all of a sudden, boom!
You see a dish-shaped object blast right from the sky, disappearing into the mountains.
That was definitely no plane, at least from this planet.
That's right, it was a UFO.
Today's episode on Believe It or Not is on aliens.
I'm sure we're all wondering, where do aliens come from?
I definitely am. I think about it every night.
So aliens are thought to be from other planets, like Pluto. However, they often get sighted on Earth.
The crazy Americans are sure responsible for that.
Actually, the most sightings are in Bonnybridge, a small town near Falkirk in Scotland, where it has a small population of 6,000. It could possibly be the most unremarkable town in central Scotland, yet the area is now referred to as the Falkirk Triangle due to as it averages around 300 UFO sightings each year.
That's unexpected. I was convinced it was from America.
Well, they've also reported a lot of sightings.
Tell me more, Molly.
Well, the first sightings date all the way back to 1897 in Texas, where a craft plummeted from the sky. The pilot was said to not be from this world.
That would scare me. Imagine seeing someone that didn't look like a human.
Yeah, I'd be terrified. Anyways, more sightings in America were during the United States' initial 1947 wave. Over 800 sightings were reported on the news.
800? Jesus! Were there any other from different countries?
Actually, there was. In 1959, high in the Russian mountains, 9 people lay dead, with clothes and body parts missing. Strange lights were reported and there was radiation levels were unusually high. This still remains a mystery.
I can't even wrap my head around that. Surely it was due to murderers or animals, though. If the police would have figured it out by now, and 1959 is a long time ago, not to mention the radiation levels were off the charts.
Exactly. That's why people think it's aliens.
Have there been any others that claim that they've seen aliens?
Actually, a farmer in Poland says he was abducted by short, green-faced humanoid beings that spoke unearthly languages.
Wow, I would have passed out if I ever saw that. But I don't think it's believable. It sounds very unbelievable to me, and it's just a basic description of an alien.
Yeah, I agree. Even the media didn't believe it at the time.
I'm not surprised. Do you have any more to tell me?
In fact, I do have one more. In 1954, in Florence, Italy, a football game was interrupted by cigar-shaped UFOs that paused and hovered above them. The crowd was said to have fallen silent at the sound.
Ooh, that's pretty creepy. One thing that's really been on my mind though is, where does the term aliens come from?
That's a really great question, Luca. Why don't we find out?
Conspiracy around life on another planet started with the first and very well-known UFO sighting in 1947. A businessman named Kenneth Arnold recalled seeing 9 very strange, high-speed objects while flying his plane near Mount Rainier.
Many people believe that the proof of aliens' existence occurred ages ago, but the people in power did everything that they could to keep it a secret from the public eye. However, that doesn't stop the countless UFO sightings every year. Aliens become popular in pop culture when Steven Spielberg made Close Encounters of the Third Kind, released in 1977, and E.T. the Extraterrestrial, which was released in 1982. These films were based on the little green or grey man image that aliens have.
Additionally, in ancient Egypt, there are drawings of an unhuman-like pharaoh. Many assume he wasn't human because of the artwork we discovered of him and his daughter. In the artwork and recreation of their faces, it looks insanely similar to the image we created around aliens, which confirms that the belief of aliens go even further back than we even imagined. Adding to the proof of the unhumanly pharaoh, his skull was tested and compared to a mummy's skull of the similar age, and yet the results were not even close to matching.
On August 15th, 1997, we received what's now known as the WOW signal. It was a strong radio signal that was detected by Ohio State University Big Ear Radio Telescope in the United States, then used to support the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. In the 1950s, reports of flying saucers became an American cultural phenomenon The sighting of a strange object in the sky became the new materials for Hollywood and to present the idea of new potential threats. In 2023, bodies were presented to Congress in Mexico by a self-claimed UFO expert. He stated that they were discovered in Peru in 2017 and claimed that the bodies were at least 1,800 years old. Various tests were taken on the corpses and found out that each belonged to a single skeleton and had not been manipulated.
Let's just say I never knew that. Moving on, let's talk about Area 51.
There's so much to talk about when researching Area 51.
I wonder if someone or something could tell us a little more about it.
You're right. Should we introduce our long-awaited guest?
Absolutely. I mean, we've fought many lawsuits to get her into Believe It or Not today. Let's welcome our alien guest.
Hiya.
Hello.
So introduce yourself to us and the viewers watching. What's
Well,
your name?
My name, it translates from my native language into English as Sloopy.
Wow.
What an interesting name.
Well, Sloopy, we brought you here to ask you some very interesting questions.
Okay, go on
So
then.
let's start with, what planet are you from?
Well, originally Pluto, but now we live on Mars.
Oh.
Are you connected to the aliens from Area 51?
I know of them. My uncle was actually friends with one of them.
Oh,
wow.
so did you happen to know J-Rod?
That was him, actually. Now you've
Really?
mentioned it, it was him.
Oof.
Yep.
I see. Well, how old are you exactly?
3 years of age.
Wow, that's a lot younger than I expected.
How do you feel about people debating your existence?
I'm not particularly bothered. I mean, I just think it's silly to not believe in us, given all the evidence. I mean, a sighting is happening as we speak, you know.
Well, why don't we take a look at this and tell us how you feel?
Okay.
Who are you guys? Where do you stand on the topic of aliens?
I'm Lily and I don't believe in aliens.
I'm Larissa and I believe in aliens.
Is there a specific reason why you believe and don't believe in aliens?
I'm more of a scientific based person and I haven't heard from any reliable sources confirming. NASA hasn't proved anything, scientists deny it, so therefore I just can't believe it.
I disagree. The universe is just so vast. You don't know what's in there. You never know for sure. There's only so far that scientists can go, so you actually never truly know.
What do you think about the UFO sightings over the years?
I think it's fascinating because it proves that we're not the only ones here, and it proves that just like how humans make mistakes, other beings can also make mistakes and accidentally get caught on camera.
Well, personally I think they're stupid, I think they're false, and I think they're made by people just trying to get attention in the media.
Why are alien abductions so prevalent in America but nowhere else?
It's another flaw within the theory, it's just false. Aliens aren't smart enough if they were real to target specific groups of people, so I can't see why that would be true.
Okay, but have you ever considered that they may only be familiar with America? I mean, America is such a big country, like one state can cover half of Europe, so it's like maybe they just need time to adapt to the rest of the world and other continents.
And here's a word from our sponsor.
If you believe in aliens, do you also believe in the existence of parallel universe?
Absolutely. If you've ever heard of the story of the man from Torrid, it was basically a guy who went to Tokyo for like a business trip, and on his passport it said that he was from a country called Torrid, but in the universe that he was in, Torrid was not a thing, but in the universe that he was from, Torrid was a country. So I think that just proves that there's more universes out there than we imagine.
That's so clearly a fake story. It proves nothing. Even if parallel universes were real, it's so hard to prove. There's no evidence. I can't believe it.
Do you guys believe we are the only living beings in the universe?
No other living beings have been proven. Universe is big, but it's also empty. There's stars, the moon, planets, but I can't believe that there is aliens on there. It's not scientifically proven, so my answer is yes.
No, I disagree. There is just no way. The universe is just so much bigger than we think. We can't even fathom how massive it is. And with it being so massive, I refuse to believe that we're the only living and breathing species out there. Think of the ocean, for example. We only explore like a small percentage of it. We don't know what's actually in there.
Thank you both for your time.
The red hair one is wrong, clearly.
Well, our show is about conspiracy theories after all.
Yeah, do you believe it or not?
That's our line.
Next question. Snoopy, what species of alien are you?
Well, you know, my family, actually, we lost our origins and our history, but there is 36 different types of species on Mars. Yeah.
Our condolences from Believe It or
Yeah.
Not.
Thank you.
So, what would you say your favourite food on your planet is?
Well, we actually have these things called gloopies.
Oh.
Gloopies.
Gloopies, yeah, they're a very popular snack amongst
Really?
very
Oh.
don't knock it till you try it.
Okay.
Very nice.
They do not sound edible at all.
Don't be insensitive, Molly.
It's just really
Speaking of sensitive, do people on your planet fall in love?
No, we sort of just mates and that's it really.
Oh,
Um,
that's-
to keep the population going and growing.
that's
Oh.
really sad.
I mean, moving on. Have you ever spoken to a human before us?
You are my first human interaction actually, I'll have you know.
Really?
Yeah, feel
Wow.
appreciated.
Oh, that's quite surprising. People ever try to capture you?
They did try to capture me once in Liverpool actually.
wow.
Oh, Liverpool.
Yeah, tried to capture me
And
there.
managed to get
crazy.
away.
Couldn't get me there.
Oh.
Oh.
So I take it you're quite powerful then.
I have some powers, yep.
Oh.
So you have like magic powers.
Magic, I don't know, it's just sort of normal for us aliens to have powers. They're not very
Wow.
magical, just
Really?
alien powers.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Can
Yeah.
we see?
Well, you know, they're too advanced for humans to see. If I showed you this whole studio would probably blow up.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, can we ask you one more question?
You can indeed.
What do you think about all the theories on aliens in Area 51?
You know, some of them are true, but we do have a right good laugh, you know, at home on Mars. Cows and stuff, and straw circles and what have yous.
Ah.
Well, Snoopy, it's been an honour to interview you, and thank you for your participation.
And thank you for coming all the way here to Believe It or Not.
Very welcome.
Now, do you believe...
Can I say it, actually?
Oh, go on then.
Do you believe it or not?
Well done.